what the heck just happened,
yeah,
Jared?
I mean,
Jared, we're looking at 3 keys tonight for victory for Vanguard. One is going to be the assist battle. Westmont College, in games where they are out-assisted by 3+ assists, they are 0-4. And this is the same Vanguard team that held Point Loma to just 8 assists in their matchup early season. That was at a time when Point Loma was the #1 assist team in the conference. The key tonight is going to be the bench scoring. Vanguard averages 11 points per game off the bench. Westmont's Ship averages 9 herself off the bench. Vanguard's going to have to do a job in terms of contributing from all over, as Matosian's first 3 is offline rebounded, and that's going to be the other battle, is on the glass. Are we going to see a 2-big lineup? Westmont's the #1 rebounding team in his conference, 2nd in offensive boards.
And Kiefer down low, testing Scoff, no good. Nice old board and a putback. And that's strong from Molly Garnett.
And right on cue, the first offensive rebound. Vanguard's got to...
But going back to Westmont, 9-game win streak. Best since the 2022-2023 season when we called Westmont coming to town.
Yep.
And they were GSAC champions that year in their final year in NAIA division play. Pass to the corner, Matosian lines up the triple, that's good! And Vanguard are on the board.
Beautiful action there. Crabtree, a shooter herself. She is struggling a little bit as of late. 2 for 12 over her last 2 games, including an abysmal performance, 1 for 8 in her last time out. But passing up a good shot, which is her taking a 3 for a great shot. Matosian in the corner, wide open. That's what you like to see from Vanguard early.
Ball with Brown. Over to Fong. Slips it to the top of the arc. Kramer, left side, triple, no. Another offensive rebound, and the captains put 4 down in the chamber for the Warriors.
Yeah, rare lack of physicality there from Matosian. She hit on the box out there, but unable to uproot early and often. Good high-low read.
Down low, nice seal on the pass, but Kiefer couldn't finish.
Yeah, they're really attacking Matosian right now. I like the strategy for Coach Kirsten Moore. Maybe trying to put Matosian in foul trouble here early.
Or 13-6, 11-2 so far in the year as that jumper pops out.
Not the best shot there for CE. A long 2 with heels on 3-point line. Not what you're looking for.
That one, no. Rebound by CE.
And that's what's going to have to be the key tonight, is the bigs are going to have to make sure that their guys don't get it. And then it's going to have to be the guards who are probably going to have to get about 7 to 8 boards tonight.
Fong, way downtown, rolls around the rim, and look at all the bodies fighting for that basketball. Definitely going to be a rebound battle here tonight.
And if you notice, Madsen started her box out actually at a good spot. She was starting it just inside the 3-point line, but she just did not commit to it enough, and that gave Westmont a little bit of hope. And anytime you have a team that's that dangerous on the glass, you cannot give them any type of hope.
2 for 2 from downtown.
You know, Jared, you mentioned just a couple minutes ago that we called that last time that these two sides faced off over at OCC when we were still rebuilding this beautiful arena. And this game has a very similar feel to the start of that game. High-level communication, big-time chess match between Coach Moore and Coach Davis, who are facing off for what feels like the millionth time.
When Ship will step on. As JJ mentioned, just a freshman, but averaging 9 points off the bench.
And you know it's a sign of respect when Matosian is the one who draws that assignment, one of our best defenders and most intelligent.
Comes off a double-double, 14 points, and a career-best 16 rebounds in that win against Concordia.
Yeah, they had a pair of monster double-doubles with Kiefer as well, chipped in 10 points, 16 boards herself.
And at 8.
Yeah, Matosian now clearly came to play with all 8 of Vanguard's points.
Ball at the free throw line, spread to Kramer, catch and shoot. No good, rebound by Scoff.
Textbook box out once more, and you're going to have to do that all night. This is going to be a mental battle as much as it is a physical. Are you willing to put your body on the line every single play as Scott's layup goes awry?
Threaten this game for the Lions.
And she knows what her job is. Sometimes, we saw it against Concordia. She had 34 and 10 in their first matchup, and so she knows when she needs to be aggressive on offense, and she knows when she needs to just settle in and put all of her energy on defense. That's the value that you have in a player like Matosian.
Gets back on her feet. Waits for the pass from Ship. Goes to work on Kubi, and that's too easy. Got it with the left hand, just booked. Kubi well out the way. His ball scraped out by Bailey Fong.
Yeah, Kubi's got to do a much better job recognizing who she's on. Someone who shoots just 20% from 3. You don't have to be that hugged up. All of a sudden, she got caught chest to chest, and that allows anyone who has big-time racker as Ship to get downhill.
Down low to Kubi. The extra pass from Matosian. Lines up the triple. Top of the key. It's true.
So you work on the high-low read, now work on the low-to-high. The double team comes as Westmont got caught. Beautiful slip by Kubi to set up the inside-out 3 ball, and that's the best 3 in basketball, Jared. Did their job in the assist battle. They're up 5-3 right now. So yes, as you see another turnover there, key indicator as in terms of the health of their ball movement. And that first quarter, if that was any indication, Vanguard's ball movement is extremely healthy right now.
For Garnett, pardon me, she's been automatic from there, but just about misses out. Good scrape by Kramer. Baseline J, that one's down the hole. And Mariah Brown is on the board.
Remember that play, Jared. Who was first to the floor on that one? Westmont was. And a playoff atmosphere like you have tonight, you have to win all those in-betweens, the 50-50 balls.
Coach Davis trying to stop the Westmont momentum. Nice ball inside, Kiefer up strong, and good contest by Scoff.
T was late to drop down and slam on the backside big because they sent the double team from Scoff.
Come on. Vanguard haven't scored in the quarter. Scoff. And stops the bleeding.
We haven't seen that much from Scoff over the last few games. She's really been trying to put pressure on the rim as of late. But that time she shows you, hey, I can still mix it up a little bit. A little pick and pop on an empty side ball screen. Really good job by Scoff.
Get down to 2. Got to put one up here. Matosian gets it off in time and hits it.
High IQ there by Matosian. She knew what a shot clock was at, just as she always does. She just has such great feel for the game. For 3, Jared, her three-point numbers have really started to come back up after a 22% number to start the first 2 months of the season. That number is close to 30 again. So CE's starting to turn back into that 3-level score that we saw her to be at the end of last season. Oh, beautiful set there.
And a foul. Another late whistle as it is going to send Kramer to the free throw line.
It's an absolutely marvelous set there from Coach Moore. Hitting the opposite elbow, and it looks like an old Iverson set, but all of a sudden, you curl tight off the second big, and you look to go to the high-low. Really good stuff.
9 of the shot clock. Hudson downhill, met by Kramer. Nice spin away, rolls it down the rim.
Wow. High-level basketball right there. Good stride stop and turn and be patient in the lane, especially because Westmont's starting to time up all these shots.
Mainly, of course, the rebound battle. J.J. Johnson, what do the Lions have to do to get themselves back into this one?
Well, they did a much better job in that second quarter in terms of controlling the glass and not bleeding on the offensive glass. They only gave up 1 offensive rebound in that second quarter, but the damage is already done. 10-0 in the second chance points department. Offensively, they didn't do bad. I mean, 5 for 13 from downtown. That's 38.5%. I mean, you're going to take that mark, not trying to string out the dribble. They're taking 1 or 2 extra dribbles that's allowing them to miss the reads early. Other than that, I mean, they did a decent job. They held Westmont to 31 points, and I mean, that's a recipe for success. The number 2 offense in the conference.
Madsen sees the lane, goes up with the left hand, no good.
Got to make those. I mean, this is a rivalry game. You need those easy bunnies.
Just too eager. She's going to pick up her second.
It's funny, the last time these two teams played, it was a low-scoring affair, that 53-50 game that Vanguard was able to take, and they did it with All-American Melissa Okulu only scoring 3 points in that one. She did dominate on the glass, though, with those 16 boards. That was a fun matchup to watch, just a high-level performance. And Madsen actually in that game 4 for 6 from downtown, so a little bit off course compared to the last time that she faced off against the Warriors.
And 7 of those players that played in that match a couple of years ago available tonight. As you mentioned, JJ, it was a cagey match. It was a competitive match. This one on the basketball here, Hallie C got it done as well for the Lions as she spreads the ball out to Madsen from the corner. They need it. They got it.
Right on cue, just said that she's a little bit off course compared to last time she faced the maroon and black. And sure enough, she gets back on track with that three-pointer. And Vanguard just won the transition battle to start the first 2 minutes of this one, something that Westmont did to start the first half.
Oh, Zierman and Lisa Kiefer.
Kubi, a little bit stronger, a little bit, a stronger base than Scoff, so maybe she can uproot and move the likes of Kiefer outside the lane and even Garnett before they get that deep, and then you have to have those bailout fouls. Scoff was just got caught playing with her upper body a little bit too much there. Right now, Westmont, if I'm them, I am just putting my head down and going downhill for the rest of the period.
And battled and brazen off the rim.
Much better drop coverage there for Kubi, recognizing who's a shooter and who's not. Remember, that got her in trouble in the first half against Jasmine Shipp, who just came over to the table.
And the push out to CE. They want Garnett, to step back there at the elbow. Was creating some room there on the far side.
And that was actually Kubi who set that up. Because she lifted out at the exact right time, it allowed the whole defender, the help side, to vacate, and Matosian had nobody home to allow her to get the layup.
For Shipp. Battles down low with Kubi. Works and winds and count it, and the foul.
Once again, we see a Vanguard defender just getting chest to chest, and that's the second time now that it's been Kubi at fault. Just got chest to chest and left her feet against someone like Ship, who is just so strong downhill. You have to keep that. It seems counterintuitive, but you have to keep re-gapping her, because once she gives you that first initial move and then you put your chest on her, she can spin off because of those shoulders that she has. Incredible stuff there by, as you said, just a freshman in Ship.
In the collegiate game, moving at breakneck speed in the second half of the season, lining up the triple. That was Ashlyn Crabtree. And we'll see if she can get going.
Pretty sure she took that three from Newport Hall. That was a deep range.
Leads the conference in three-point percentage. Ball splash over to Fong. A response? Yes.
Westmont hasn't hit many three-pointers on the night, just their fourth so far, but they have all been timely inside-out threes.
Stops on a dime, pops out, and rebounded by Ship.
I mean, a strong rebound at that. Well, every time CE has drove to the basket, a defender has been flying out of the help side.
Into the corner, Hudson, and hits it at the buzzer.
That time it was Hudson's defender who froze in the middle, just sprinting in, making sure that they had someone in the hole. Hudson doing a really good job there, knocking down a wide-open triple as Vanguard gets some sort of life there to end the period.
In a straight jacket as J.J. Johnson comes back to join us. You know, I got to ask you this. Do you guys hear the feed in terms of the locker room and in terms of the hallways?
No, we do not.
No, you do not.
We have
okay,
the game clock in there so we can see, how much time is left in the game, make sure that we're in our routine. So this is actually the first time I've been able to return before the game ends so far this season. And what the heck just happened,
Jared?
I mean,
firstly, for those who don't know, this new gym we have, the Freak Center, Lions going an 8-0 run.
More pursuit for Vanguard. They struggled getting all boards in the first half. They're now up to 12, almost matching Westmont's total.
Are you patient for three here, or do you understand there's still a lot of time?
I understand there's a lot of time. I'm getting a deuce because now the pressure's on Westmont.
And Matosian gives it away.
Still got plenty of time. You do not have to foul just yet.
It's an unfortunate little miscue there. That ball flashed off the fingertips before she could really get her palms pressed on it.
You just mentioned that CE has 4 fouls, correct?
Yep.
I would have probably gotten her out of the game right now just in case.
Foul against Fong.
But plenty of fouls to give. Now with the shot clock turned off at 29 seconds, if you look at Westmont so far, 15 of 19 from the line, that would probably lead you to believe, hey, you should probably go for a three right now, maximize possessions. I'm still a firm believer in going for the quick deuce with this much time on the clock, plus 2 timeouts. And kicking out for 3 on the backside, if that's what you choose to do, and putting all your eggs in the basket of this possession.
The first time these two teams have faced off in the NCAA, first time they face off in this building. And Westmont almost there.
But it's all the same ingredients, Jared. It's 2 teams that really have a strong disdain for each other. This rivalry never disappoints.
A lot in the cards.
Any level in terms of drawing up sets, late game situations.
Crabtree off the low screen, looking for options. CE, and they're going to burn another. She didn't like what she saw there. Couldn't trigger the initial play, and it's another 30-second timeout.
It looked like there was going to be some eye candy on the backside, and they were going to try to get Matosian on a quick duck up underneath. Is what I thought I saw on that play. Maybe trying to get a quick 2 like we just talked about, but now with no timeouts left, now I think you got to go for the 3.
Down to 8, down to 7. Go for 2, no. Into the corner, that's Hudson to tie it. No, it's short. Popped around, rebound by Westmont. Hudson turning.